Hey there everyone, this is the Collective Soul Tarot and I am Kay. Welcome to the channel. We're doing an alphabet reading today, and so the deal is whatever letter I randomly pull from this bucket here box is going to be the first letter of the initial of your first, middle and last, or a nickname. Whatever you are most identified with and resonate with, people refer to you as whatever. So if whatever letter I pull today, if that's your first initial of those names that you most identify with, the one name that you most identify with, then this will be your reading. If not, you might be a cross watcher watching this because you know somebody who's going to have that first initial of whatever name they most identify with. And I've done these ones already, so you could go to the playlist and check to see if that's your letter already done, and I did them in September as well. That's when I first began doing alphabet readings. I don't think anyone else does, but doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and get started. Excuse me, cat hair on my table. So I'm going to ask Archangel Michael and the Holy Spirit to help me randomly choose a tile. And I won't be looking while I'm picking it. And this is the one we're doing. M. Okay, hallelujah. And it'll go in this when we're done, so it will not be pulled again this month. So M names. We're going to do a reading for you. Let's do the Celtic Cross spread. Yeah, we'll put that one there. That'll be the first card. Whatever flies out will be the current situation. That's how I work it. Celtic Cross, we'll put over here because I need to cut the cards. Ooh, well, there's some more. Okay, those flipped over as well. I have to figure out where they go. All right. Okay, Archangel Michael. Let's talk about this. Oh, it's a sun. Something's been revealed about a Ten of Pentacles situation. And in the distant past, we have the Eight of Swords. Okay. So this Ten of Pentacles situation may be something's been revealed about a long-term commitment. Something's going on with a long-term commitment. Or it could be to do with your finances. Something's been revealed about your finances. Look at these little critters here. This one's keeping lookout, and this one's trying to steal your pentacles. So yeah, the sun is enlightenment, but it's also expansion, growth, and you know, happiness. Happiness, very extreme happiness. But it is the light as well. So it reveals what's dark, what's going on, and you're nothing short of being in the dark right here of your own doing. You know, you're in your own mental prison here, not wanting to see, feeling like you can't see. If things are unclear to you, of course they are, because you got a blindfold on. So recent past energy. Eight of Cups, walking away from something that you heavily invested in. Eight of Cups, there's Eight of Cups here that have been invested, and they're like obviously going astray, you know, falling over and empty. And it's 8 out of 10 cups is the most. 10 cups is the most. What's in on your mind? Death, something, putting an end to something, thinking about doing that. The bridging energy is the 4 cups. Having been rejected or having rejected somebody, or both. What is your fears? Justice. Not getting justice, not being able to balance the scales. Environment energy, 4 of Swords. Somebody is resting in respite, trying to heal their broken heart. You may be seeing them as doing that. Okay, let's check out your hopes. 3 of Wands, you wanting to put the past behind you completely, turning your back to it while you're looking ashore or offshore at the ship that you would like to jump on to take you to the other side of the water, right? Where you want to have a new beginning, a new inspired beginning that you've got plans about. You're hoping to have a strategy in place that's going to help you make progress towards where you really want to go now. Okay, There's some place that you're feeling inspired to go. And the outcome energy is the Star. Yay, that's healing. That's healing, that's balancing, and healing and mending a connection. Bringing healing to a connection. The energies for you right here is the Fool taking a leap of faith, and the Page of Pentacles. Somebody who wants to give you an offer, you know, a solid offer of something. It could be something small, but the way this child, this young boy is holding it, it looks awfully big, doesn't it? But this is a messenger of tangible things like offers, things like that. Let's talk about the energy for this person here. Four of Pentacles, holding on, maybe being guarded, maybe trying to hold on to their pentacles, you know, their money, being discerning about their money, focused on that right now, with some heavy burdens. But it's a 10 of burdens, really, 10 of Wands. It's burdens no more. So I would say that with this here, they've been feeling heavily burdened, perhaps because their finances aren't to where they'd like to see them be. So they're laying it down. They're laying down their thoughts and concerns about that, trying to meditate on how to alleviate all the burdens about finances so that they can move on in their life, I suppose. Okay, to move forward, right? What's on the back of the deck? Well, we have the Broken Heart, the Three of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Queen of Swords, with Judgment here. Well, it looks like to me that you want justice, right? You're afraid of getting the justice you deserve. You feel like you deserve because you rejected somebody or somebody rejected you. And this whole financial issue, you know, somebody's trying to take from you maybe in one way, shape, or form. But this is the Queen of Swords over here. You feel like, you know, you're brokenhearted because you want nothing more than to be able to move towards this person of interest, love interest, with a sincere, devoted cup of love, or you want that from them. And you feel brokenhearted that you're not there in having that experience. It's leaving you feel like there's daggers coming down on you, you know, high distressed at night that you're not able to sleep. The Queen of Swords is the person you see right here who has probably put her sword up against you, is what you're thinking. Okay, that's what what you believe is going on, and she's made a judgment against you to you know, cut you out of her life. Okay, Archangel Michael and the Holy Spirit, can we talk about the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles energies, please, for our M names? Queen of Pentacles, yeah, Page of Swords, King of Pentacles, and Seven of Wands. There's a great deal of defensiveness right here between the two of you. Since this is a Queen of Swords over here, I feel like I'm talking to a masculine M name, and so you're the King of Pentacles and you have a spouse, or at least, you know, you're going towards her being an ex-spouse, but that's not necessarily true right now. But the two of you are being very guarded against each other. There's a lot of, possibly she's been lying to you, not telling you the truth about something, and it could be the finances, or you're lying to her about something and she's found you out, and she wants to take your money now as a result. Okay, so take it as it resonates. This is an argument and defensiveness between you and your Queen of Wands, or Pentacles. Okay. You've wised up, you found something out. Excuse me. What's the Eight of Swords energy in the distant past, please? For our M names. Eight of Swords. Yeah. There's trouble in paradise that has to do with money, finances. A reveal about that has come to light. Eight of Swords. Oh, yes. The Devil. Emperor. Let's see here. And the Six of Wands with the Five of Cups. Okay, yeah. You've been in a mental prison since the distant past, not really knowing what's going on. You have been so busy in your mind that your focus has been on the 10 different or the 8 different things that you have to, keep up with every day, that you have to keep your mind on. Maybe your children, maybe, maybe you're the one who stops by the grocery store every night to pick up whatever for the dinner at night. Maybe there's some bills to be paid that you're responsible for paying. Maybe you've got a friend who asked you to call them after work, and so on and so on. Maybe you're thinking about what are you going to take to the in-laws or your family on the weekend, on Sunday when you go to visit them. Many different things are up in your mind, ruminating, keeping you so distracted. Like you're completely distracted here by your thoughts, that it's no wonder you can't see what's been going on in front of you, right? And you're just kind of feeling locked down from just life, everyday life. Perhaps, who knows, maybe she was doing some kind of toxic witchcraft, black arts magic, doing spells and, witchcraft, spells and curses. Maybe she would a spell on you so that you would just be confused, locked up in your own head all the time so that you weren't able to see what's going on. It's possible, but it was toxic anyways. It was toxic. And this was happening to you, but you being the Emperor, the husband, right, and the father, if you have kids. But she may have been trying to take control over you by moving herself into masculine, aggressive type of energy. Okay? Toxic energy, the Devil and the Emperor together, side by side. Oh, hell yes. Hey, yes. She's being very aggressively trying to mess you up, keep you in your mental prison. Okay? Yeah. And I'm obviously not going to be able to say how she's doing that because I don't deal in that kind of stuff. That's not me. So I don't know much about black arts other than I've heard from other readers, tarot card readers. But yeah, there's been a lot of ego and pride here that has been driving the toxicity, driving the need to keep you in the dark. I hope this makes sense. And all in all, what it's done, it's made you very angry, upset, and regretful and remorseful. I mean, you were just on your knees going like, you know what I'm saying? Like you were so screwed up, effed up. You were so screwed up that you were just going, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Why do I feel like this? I don't know what to do. It's because she was messing you up. She was messing you around. And this is karmic debt, by the way, for you. Okay? Because you've messed somebody else around in the past. I'm just saying. There's somebody else you messed around in the past. It's possibly this one that's now what you see as being the Queen of Swords energy. It's just karmic. It's karma. She's a karmic. This one here is a karmic soulmate. This one is not a karmic soulmate. This one's karmic soulmate. She's messing you up because karmic soulmate is what it is. It's a soulmate that's all about karma. So when you engage, you have somebody in your life who's a karmic soulmate. It may not be a spouse. It could be your best friend or a sister or brother, even a mother or father. Somebody that really is going to have a huge impact on your life, okay? Influence you in some way, shape, or form. And definitely the devil is an influencer. I don't believe in the devil, but I do believe in negative energy that can be manipulated into spells and curses and anything else for that matter. So you have had some karmic debt to pay off that your karmic soulmate was able to deliver to you, and the whole purpose of that is for you to grow from it, for you to turn your back on all things not good, all things negative, and go towards your light here. Even if it's as dark as the moonlight that you can only see at first, eventually the sun is going to arise in your sky because you have taken and made the decision to move away, to grow from your situationship here, your lessons learned, hardships, the hard way. But if you become aware, which is kind of like this here, going blah, 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 blah. I don't know what I'm doing, but you did become aware, you wised up. Wising up helps you move towards the light, to grow spiritually and personally develop. Okay, emanates, this is great news. Unfortunately, you had to have hardships and possibly be under some kind of witchcraft spells to keep you from seeing what was going on with your money and anything else for that matter. Perhaps she was having an affair with somebody, just trying to keep you in the dark so that she could do things without you knowing for as long as she possibly could. But something happened, and the divine came in and lit up your life, lit up your mind, so that you could see what was going on here. This is all your mind, your thoughts and stuff. So you could start making sense of what that was all about. What was that all about back then, right? The divine is helping you. They've stepped in to help you because the two of you are you're both so unhappy, so incredibly miserable being with each other. The divine said, oh, just wait a minute here. What's this about? These two people are married and they have other people that they could be with that they know they'd be really happy with, but for some reason they're staying put in their miserable marriage. No, that doesn't work in my land, my kingdom. No. So the divine is coming in and giving you a leg up, helping you to see, number one, the error of your ways that karmic debt had to settle, balance out. But in that what she was up to, so that you can make an informed decision because you started seeing things for the way they were. Names. You weren't under a veil anymore. The divine lifted your veil. This one right here lifted your veil so that you could actually start seeing what it was what you were going through and why you were going through it. The divine just points it out. It's up to you to make sense of it. Okay? So that's what you've been doing, is you're walking away from it because you need to get into a place where you can truly make sense of it. This is the most recent past. So I hope that was clear. Let's talk about the Eight of Cups now. Yeah. That Queen of Pentacles, she's the nasty one. She's greedy. She wants your money without working for it. Look at her. That's her. Trying to keep you under her sword, which is like under her thumb, right? Under control. So, Eight of Cups. I hope that makes sense, names. You're walking away slowly, methodically, but with great commitment and success. Faithfully walking away like a turtle. Okay, the moon. Allowing the moonlight to guide you. Allowing your fears to help you move away from what it is that you didn't see before, but you are now. Look at, there's that, this is the dark night of the soul. This is God, the divine coming in with this light here to show you your path. The path was that she was a snake, and you're now seeing that a snake is a snake. It could look like a woman or a man, but it's a snake after all. So you know that you've wised up here. See, the beard means you're wise, but you're going to go up. You're going to continue going up to the mountains to become higher and higher evolved due to the divine being able to help you grow, because they illuminated the secrets, the things that were hidden on your path. The sun came in and lit up what was going on under the the blanket of darkness kind of thing that she was involved with, and you made a decision to move, but you're doing it slowly. You're doing it slowly because you don't want to be impulsive about this and trip up and make a mistake that then is going to come back on you. Names going to come back on you, whether that's in court or some other manner. If you're going for a divorce, right? Maybe it has to do with your money too. You got to be careful. You want to make sure that she doesn't get any more money than she's already stolen from you, given what she's been doing to you, unfairly doing to you. So you're thinking about death. That's putting an end to it. Death and transformation. Oh, you're making a different choice between lovers, right? Quite literally. You're choosing not to be with her so that you can be with the Queen of Swords over here. Yep. And you want to take fast action. This is what you're thinking about as the King of Wands. Now, you got to get on your horse in order for you to actually take action. So right now, you're action oriented. You're thinking about becoming who you are again, full of life, vigor, and vim, action oriented, and a battler, for the good of all. Charismatic, funny, very handsome or attractive, an attractive individual, and romantic, sexually, alluring, and so forth and so on. That's what you like. You're thinking about all of this. Okay, and you're holding up. You're not moving right now. You're receiving enlightenment. You're being awakened. You're asking by the divine to let go of your worldly ways, concerns, your focuses that may have got you into this trap in the first place. If it was more about money than it was about love, the divine is asking you to let go of all that and trust love this time. Focus. See how he had, look at the light. He's focused on love instead. It's the love in your heart that you want to focus on, because it's you create what it is you focus on. So if you want love in your heart and there's somebody that's in your heart that represents that, then focus on that. Put your focus there. Okay? You can feel bad about rejecting her, and you can feel bad about having been rejected by your wife because she's done what she's done that makes you feel as though she's rejected you in whatever way that is. But know that you're not unworthy. She was making you think you were unworthy back here in these days in the distant past. She's making you think you needed her, and that you're okay with that. Like a spell could also say, they're going to do everything for me, include licking my feet and feeling as though they're unworthy even to lick my feet, but they feel like they're compelled to do it. That kind of stuff. It's kind of like hypnosis, right? But I don't know. I can't get hypnotized. I don't know about that stuff. So let's talk about the Four of Cups. You are worthy, okay? Number one. And you, I believe, know that now. You've wised up current situation, right? You've wised up. So, but you're focused on this Four of Cups, as in you rejected her sincere cup of love back then, okay? And you're concerned about that. Yeah, you juggled her and your wife when you were married. Yep. And you put her in a competition with your wife, right? But you've been inspired, you found out something, and all you know is now you feel compelled and inspired to reconnect with her. You feel compelled, you want a new path, a new opportunity to be able to reconnect with her. Let's just noticing here. Look, it doesn't look like he has pants on. Looked like he had those like capris, they call them here these days, but he doesn't have anything on that leg at all. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, you were juggling back then. You rejected her, the Queen of Swords. You've been rejected, of course, too, by your wife, but the Ten of Cups is your marriage, juggling your marriage with somebody else, putting your Queen of Swords in competition, as well as putting your Queen of Pentacles in competition, right? But you're hoping that you can put that behind you and innocently move forward with some good news that you're single. You're not single yet. You just think about putting an end to it. You're worried that you're not going to get justice. You feel like you deserve justice, and you will. You will get your justice here. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. God's in it. On your path, God is in your life. You will get justice as long as you keep following the right thing to do and do what you feel you are truly being inspired by doing that. And how do you do that? Spend some time in meditation like this gal here is, okay? Healing yourself. Meditation, asking God to show you the way. One step at a time. Okay, what's going on with her? We got the Ace of Swords. Wiping this slate clean. The Queen of Wands, that's her. And the self-sabotaging or the sabotaging energy, feeling like a wounded warrior and having been played. But guess what? Two of Cups. That's great news. So she's living life by the sword, okay? So then she very well will be in the Queen of Swords energy if she hears from you. But she wants the slate wiped clean. She wants truth and honesty, a gentle truth and honesty. She remembers, she has the memories of having been put in the other woman role in your life at this time. How that really, really cut her up, hurt her, left her bleeding with you running off with all the swords, right? So you, like, in your mind, would have been a victor back then in those days. You would have been feeling victorious of what you were able to achieve with having another like an affair going on as while you were married and not being found out. But she feels as though, your desires and needs to have her as your affair person sabotaged your own life in some way. I don't see it that way, but because we all learn from the choices we make in life, and she's no different. So she feels like she was played by you, the Knight of Wands in reverse. She came out of this as a wounded warrior, but she's picking up that last wand and she's still going forward like this because she's got love in her heart for somebody. She knows who she truly loves. So she acknowledges you. She realizes who you are. Okay, she does. But she may need some growing yet too, just like you do. So more time may need to be needed, M-names. Okay, the last card, let's talk about the healing, right? The Star card up here is the outcome energy. The Star card. One more little tiny shuffle because I don't have a whole lot of cards left. High Priestess, that's through a spiritual, intuitive connection you have with your divine. The Queen of Cups is highly intuitive, and that's her. And the Tower, that's been coming out a lot too. Well, no wonder, especially this here. Look at this. King of Cups, that's your energy when you move towards her, okay? Just a minute here. Yeah, well, we'll say that. She is somebody you've known from the past and you have great nostalgia about her. Very fond memories. You do truly are attracted to her. You love her dearly, and you feel it like in the depth of your heart, the deepest part of your heart, that this is true love for you. You want that new path in love with her. And you want to be able to, be with her in the same space, have presence with her, celebrate, reunite with her, possibly even talk about moving in together in the future, and or proposing to her, you know. Okay, so back here at the mending is that both of you are spiritually, highly spiritually connected, because guess what? King, you're moving into your heart space. She's opening up her heart space. The two of you are a true pair, okay? That, like, wow. Big realization. This is a huge realization. That the two of you are in your heart spaces. You're intuitive. Both of you are highly intuitive, remember. She's forgiving. He doesn't necessarily express himself enough or well enough, but he does deeply feel. He has that deep, deep, deep love for her. That he recognizes it's there, but he doesn't necessarily say it. He holds himself back a little bit much, so perhaps he needs to learn to do that. But yeah, you coming forward in this energy, all right? You showing up, okay? After however long it's been, it's going to shock the socks off of her. I say it like that. It's kind of cute. It's going to shock the socks off of her. You're going to be able to mend. The two of you are spiritually connected as well as being intuitive. So you're spiritualists. You actually are spiritually focused. It's there. You have a gift of having a secure and strong connection to the divine, to spirit, right? No wonder you had all this help back here. But yeah, she's the Queen of Cups. Remember, she's forgiving. She's compassionate, kind, empathic. Like, she'll listen to you and actually care, you know? And you're going to shock her when you show up, because whatever you did here in the player day time, that wasn't you. I mean, that's not how she experiences. She thought you were, but it turned out you weren't, right? So you're going to come in and you're going to be all this talk about she's the one you love, and how you've been working hard to try and make your way back to her because you've never been able to get her off your mind and all this sort of stuff. You're gonna freak her out in a good way, okay? So M-Names, I hope that was helpful to you, and we'll check in with you next month. Take care now. Bye-bye. 어디든 떠나고 싶은 생각이 드는